in a relationship ongoingly with an unavailable partner will measure their love by how much heartache they have. Or this way, it's like the greater the heartache, the more it means that we must love that person. So I'm Jo from loveshiftlife.com, and today I'm going to be speaking to you about why your heartache around an unavailable partner isn't necessarily because you're loving that person too much, and why the chase is so addictive. So this attachment you feel to your unavailable partner, this heartache and this longing, it's not love. This is your cocaine, your high, and your methane. And give me a 5 if you've ever played a video game and you couldn't stop. Like you'll play again and again, and even when you win, like you need to win more. And especially when you lose, you come back, right? It's kind of like being on Facebook and scrolling through. There's something about it that's so addictive. Video games are programmed to keep you in this never-ending loop, and it's the anticipation of the win, the brief moments of hitting the sweet spot that keep you trapped. And so similarly, in a relationship with an unavailable partner, it's the chase that's giving you the high, because like cocaine, the love drug of desire generates dopamine and a whole lot of other chemicals. And this causes euphoria. You feel so confident and powerful, so alive, until the person withdraws and isn't available, right? Like if you give me a 2 if you know what I'm talking about, because what follows that is a crash and a burn, and this is known as the love hangover, the love withdrawal. And I don't know about you, but one of the reasons I stopped drinking was that I couldn't cope with that hangover anymore. And when we're in love and we're in this loop of chasing someone who's unavailable, that love hangover carries with it such a darkness. It takes us to such a bad place. Not to mention what we'll do to get this hit, this high. Like people do some crazy things for that one moment of attention from their beloved. So at best, it leaves you empty, and at worst, it causes conflict, anxiety, addiction, depression, disconnection, and some crazy behavior, things that one can really regret. So like gambling, it's compulsive, and like cocaine, it's never enough. You confuse the desire for pleasure and you confuse the craving for love. And so you chase and you chase. Let me repeat that. You confuse desire for pleasure and you confuse craving for love. And you call this feeling loving too much. It only works, by the way, if your lover stays elusive. You need them to be unavailable for that high, for that dopamine hit, for that chemical like euphoria. You see, if they loved you with the kind of attention you think you desire, you'd lose the high. You'd feel bored and your relationship would feel bland. I know that you know what I'm talking about. You've had that relationship with people who give you doting attention, and suddenly it's not so interesting anymore. For that love drug to work, the chase and the hope must thrive, right? And it isn't loving, it's chemicals. It's chemicals wrapped up in sex hormones gone wild. So I want to leave you with these words by Jean Kilbourne, who wrote a book called Can't Buy Me Love. Addiction begins with the hope that something out there can instantly fill up the emptiness inside. And not until you can see that neither your hope nor your want are worthy of your time will you know what it is to feel a love that is desperate. I want to bring that up for you. I created a little thing so that you can actually read it. Addiction begins with the hope that something out there can instantly fill up the inside. And it's not until you can see neither your hope nor your want are worthy of your time will you know what it is to feel a love that is not desperate. So with that, I'm going to bring that off. With that, thank you for joining me on my first Love Bite of the year. And I will see you in a couple of days for Love Bite 2. And feel free to drop a comment, a question below in the comment section.